गूगल और माइक्रोसॉफ्ट जैसी कंपनीज के एम्प्लॉय पर्क्स, इंसेंटिव्स और बेनिफिट्स को देखकर हम अक्सर बहुत इंप्रेस हो जाया करते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर शारजा में एक इंडियन कंपनी ने ऐसी तरकीब निकाली जिससे एम्प्लॉय भी खुश और एम्प्लॉय की घरवाली भी. इट्स ट्रूली अ विन विन सिचुएशन. एंड टू टॉक अबाउट दिस amazing and innovative idea, I have with me the man behind it, Mr. Sohan Roy. He is the founder, chairman and CEO of the Aries Group. Sir, thank you so much for talking to me. So before we begin with the idea as to why I'm here, I want to first ask you, how did this whole thing begin? What made you start this company? What year did you come here? And how did you become such a big conglomerate?
My name is Sohan Roy. I'm from India, Kerala. I'm basically a ship designer, naval architect. I came to UAE in 1992 and started Aries Group in 1998. So, of course, this is the 23rd year. We have almost presence in 16 countries. We have offices. Almost 56 companies under Aries Group right now. Our core thing is ship design and ship inspections. We are also into television industry, film industry, material testing, very diversified field. That is our core activities.
How many employees do you have all over the world and where all is it based?
Right now we have more than 1,900 permanent employees. Certain project employees will come, they will come and go according to the projects. In UAE right now we have around more than 1,000 employees.
Okay, and how many countries are you based in?
And altogether 16 countries. But we work in almost 80 countries. We have clients, so we move out and do works all across the world.
So now the question that brought me here, how did this incentives for housewife, the idea come about, and was it yours or was it somebody from the HR who suggested it?
It's absolutely 100% my idea, because all the HR things actually I directly handle. Because it is my dream to make our company as the number one in the HR perspective. So we started various system introductions in our HR decades back actually. So because 12 years back we introduced a parent pension scheme. That means both father and mother of the employees will get a pension on the first of every month. That is, I don't think any other company is providing that one. And we are the only company in the entire Middle East in the private sector who is providing 50% of the profit share, everything to the employees. So we don't treat this company as just like a normal company. We treat it as a family actually. So just like you take care of your family, I take care of my company and my employees actually. So it's my responsibility. Any problem, not only the official things, even if that person problem, I directly get involved, make sure that it is solved. Just like an eldest brother, how he takes care of the brothers and sisters, it is my responsibility. For example, if any of the employees got financial issues, sometimes you land up in personal financial issues. You take too much loan or some credit card issues. Many people face like that. So we get involved, analyze the things. We will give a chance to get out of it once. If the person repeats it, he has to exit the company. This is our system. And also, if you don't have a home, even after working 10 years in the company, it's a bad thing. That means company is not looking after them properly. So the company takes the full responsibility and make sure that the person has a home. That is our concept. So like this, so many innovative things we have introduced. Very successfully we have been following this one. I don't think the retention rate what we maintain any other company here got it, because people treat it as their own company. So every year we introduce this kind of systems. So this year, the March 28 is our anniversary. In fact, it's my birthday also. So I am supposed to make a new announcement. So this was in my mind for quite some time. I just actually gave a surprise to the employees, gave a message a couple of months in advance. So it became viral actually. Because I don't know why it got so much viral, because we have introduced so many better schemes before, but then I realized that this was like a volcano in everyone's mind actually. It was about to burst, because the females are so much, they were dreaming about this long back. Even in India, the Parliament has been discussing this matter for how many? It's 8-9 years. We've been discussing. Nothing is happening. So when we took a survey about this one, we understand that 90% of our employees, their wives, actually they are qualified, but they are not getting a chance to work, or because the priority wise they take the full responsibility of the home. In fact, they work more than the husbands. They take more responsibility, but unfortunately it is not getting recognized. So this was the same issue when we started the parent pension also. The 90% of the mothers never had a bank account also. Recently when we did the survey, we identified that even the senior most employees here in the MD level, their wives, they don't have personal account here. They are controlling everything with the supplementary card of the husband. Okay, they give the husbands give the full freedom, but see, it is accountable, it is limited. There is some kind of freedom of exchange is missing somewhere. Okay, so this is going to solve that issue. If make a system so that 25% of the income is diverted through the wife. But all of a sudden, we cannot go and insist to the employees that you should do that because it is not fair. So what we have done is, we have generated some extra profit this year through efficiency improvement. We are using that fund to start this scheme. Okay, so because last time when we introduced the parent pension scheme, the way we worked out was, instead of putting the overhead on top of the clients or on the invoices, what we have done is we cut down our luxury. All the top management decided not to travel in the business class. So it was a huge saving. So that money we used for the parent pension. So this way we improved the efficiency. We made a system called EFISM, Efficiency Improvement System Management. We have been following that system, and we generated quite almost 30% extra minimum in most of the divisions. So that is more than sufficient to start with actually. We have a billionaires club here in Dubai. When I told them about this system, many are interested because actually that idea they missed actually. I am 100% sure that in future this is going to be a system in every firm. But what the government can do is, if the government make a rule that private firms are allowed to divert a part of the salary through the wife, that is, if the government give a permission, that is more than sufficient. Because otherwise what happens is, the employees can claim without the rule. If you divert the money, the employees can say that without my permission it is diverted, I need my full payment as per the contract. So such kind of claims can come in future. So if a government make a policy, the entire thing is without spending a single penny extra from the pocket, even the government can introduce. Even government staff salary can also be done like this.
Will it go out of the salary of the employee or extra? It is extra?
No. Right now, starting with, we are not touching any of the salaries. We created separate fund for that one.
So in effect, every employee now gets 125% of the salary.
Yeah, we can say that.
So what has been the reaction of all your employees after this idea was announced?
I never expected this kind of response because every year we announce something, but this year it was totally different. Not only from the employees, I started getting hundreds and hundreds of calls, messages from across the world actually. I think this was a serious global issue. So everyone is happy. Initially I thought, okay, maybe a few husbands may be upset because they don't want to see the wives get some financial thing or something. But everyone is happy actually.
But what's that one thing that you aim to achieve with this incentive?
First of all, it's a recognition for the females, our family members actually, because we consider everyone as a family member, not only our staff. So if they get this financial freedom, they get more confidence. The end of the day, we are all working for what? Satisfaction, happiness. Okay. If we can make your employees happy, their family happy, that is the best thing we can do. So our goal is to make our company as the best HR practicing company in the world. So every year we introduce schemes. So this year this is the scheme.
Basically it's recognition.
Yeah, recognition. This is the best way we can provide that.
So you've spoken about so many benefits that you give your employees, but what is it that they get when they are here working with you, like food, accommodation, like what are these basic existential incentives?
We provide food allowance, we provide them even children's education allowance also we give scholarship. They getting selected for higher education, we are giving scholarships. Lot of things, whichever way we can support this our staff, we provide it. That's why I told you, yeah, in a family, how you take care of your younger brothers and sisters, that is the responsibility we take it up.
So surely just like a family, there are problems even in a company and you treat everyone like family. But how do you address an employee who is disgruntled?
In your family, your brother or sister has got a problem, you know about that. Same way, we know the problems of every employee because the senior managers are interacting with this, their downline on a daily basis. They know the issues. So case to case, we will surely address to that one.
Okay. So you've dealt with many challenges and dealt with many situations and employees. But is there any one challenging situation that you still remember?
We had cases actually. Once I identified that there is a problem in the family. One of our employee, even in our parent pension scheme, first of all, the employee has to come and send a request. After a couple of years, I identified that he hasn't sent the request to give this pension for his father. Then I called him. I said, you have only two options. Either exit or make sure your parents are taken care. Within 24 hours it was solved. Because we give more value because of the parents, they are here. They molded the employees. Same way, now the wives. Because an efficient employee can be made only if he is getting that comfortability from the home. And the entire responsibility when the wife takes care, the company is actually getting benefited. So it is the responsibility of the company to make sure that that person behind the strength of that employee is also taken care.
And finally, sir, it's Corona times. We've all been through the worst and probably still going through. So how did you cope with it? Were there salary cuts, job cuts, retrenchment?
We did not, even a single person lost the job during the COVID. Everyone was given with the salary. Few of the person's salary cut was there. We were forced to cut salary, but we made sure that that is given back actually. That system is also in place. So we make sure that the employees are well taken care because without them, company will not exist. We still believe, we will believe that the strength of our company is the quality staff behind that.
Well, sir, that completes all my questions. Thank you so much for giving me this interview and spending so much time with me. I wish you all the success in whatever you choose to do next.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that was Mr. Sohan Roy. He told us about this idea and how he's going to implement it. But let's go across some of his employees and one of the housewives who's actually going to get the benefit of this and ask them what they feel.
When I joined, we were staying, actually, Mr. Sohan was even staying with us, with his family. That was the environment it was. So we are continuing the same culture or that family environment, even if we have this many employees with the group and learning things and grooming others also, they can also develop with the group. We have now around 78 different divisions. So all these divisions are developed by ourselves. Like our own employees come with the ideas, we contribute to each other and discuss and innovate. So it's a platform, like we say, it's a society sort of thing. So that's the way we are.
Our big boss has decided it's a huge welfare measure wherein he is offering salary for my wife and kids. So it's entirely a welfare measure because he is only required to pay for the time that I spend in the company. So it's all the more responsibility for me to deliver even more so that this noble initiative can go forward.
We are not taking it as a compensation. It's that we are being paid respect in the form of this. That's what we think. We can totally understand the type of profession they are into. They need to travel and even during weekends they have to work. It was a choice made by us to stay as homemakers. The only part which was missing was definitely the financial independence, which obviously we are given right now by our beloved Mr. Sohan Roy. So we'll be thankful for that.